I can't believe it. It's that time of week again already. These weeks are absolutely flying by. But my old gift box means only one thing. It's Chris's Craft Challenge time. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me here today. Please do hit that subscribe button. Today we have Chris's Craft Challenge. Chris is my partner. Every Sunday he gets a free room of my craft room. I know, disaster. He's seen things that I've bought and he's already said they're new, they're new. He never knew before. Now he does. Anyway. He gets full roam of my room. He gets to pick whatever he wants. He can give me instructions. He cannot. He can do whatever he likes. This week, I have no idea what's in my box, as always. But he's told me think birthday and think Easter/springtime. So I think I'm in line for at least 2 cards, maybe. We'll see how we do. Probably not as many as last week. But anyway, let's lift the lid of the box and see what he's been picking out of my room this week. Put that down there. What have we got? Ooh, right, so straight off we've got some gems. So we've got some little ones, some coloured ones, some white ones. Oh, these are my new ones. These are nice. These are posh. These are expensive. I'm going to use those very, very sparingly. What else have we got? We've got some fruit bits in there. We've got a white collection of sequins. It's got flowers in. It's got some butterflies and stars and some bunny faces. Then we've got some pink bunny faces and some pink flower sequins as well. We've got a pack of my flower sequins that I got from Temu. This is another glitter sequin mix. It's got like flowers and butterflies, and again, that's from Temu as well. And then it looks like we have some different papers and toppers and things that sit in my box. So this will be the Think birthday for a guess. We've got this. No idea where this is from. This was in the set of drawers I picked up from the Facebook Marketplace craft clearance for like a £5. He has got the matching card though, so we can definitely make a birthday card out of those. We have a sheet of Easter paper, double-sided. That's nice. And then these are some of the new toppers. Oh, sacrilege, he's ripped that one. These are new. These ones I got from Creative Crafting World in their last sale, and I haven't used these yet. So what we got? So those ones are very much bunny Easter themed, and then these ones are very springtime themed. Yeah, they're all double-sided, look. And then we have that one as well. I think if we go for at least 3 cards, a birthday, an Easter and a spring, I don't have any sentiments, so I may have to rummage and see what we can do. Yeah, there's no sentiments on any of those. We do have sentiments for the birthday though, which is good. Got lots of those, so I may need my sentiment box. If you are new here, Chris's Craft Challenge, he goes in my room, he picks what he wants. I use pretty much all. I try my hardest to use all of it, but I at least use most of it. I am allowed to add certain things, like a small amount of things. So like I do add sentiments. I sometimes add things like maybe plain cardstock or either glitter or mirrored cardstock, just to enhance the cards a little bit. But for the most part, it's nearly enough always made out of these things. Let's see. I think my craft card blanks will be a little bit too dark for all of these, to be fair. I think I'm going to be better off working with my white ones. So let me have a look. No, I need a 6x6, I think. So let me grab my 6x6 card blank for this one, because we want to see some of the gorgeous paper in the background as well, don't we? So let's fold my card blank up. So this one is like a pyramid style topper. I'm just looking at which one. That one can be used on its own, Then I think these stack up to make like a pyramid topper if you want it to, or you could just use those two there. I might have a go at making that into a pyramid. So let's grab this one out and have that one on the base there. So I have no idea where this is from, so if anybody recognises this sheet, I don't know if there was anything more in it actually. This one came from those random drawers I picked up where there's just a huge amount of lots of different toppers from places. So then that would sit on top there like that. And then that one can sit on top of there like that. Pyramided up, I think that would be really nice. And then I think if we go for this one, some birthday wishes, have that as my backing paper. Yeah, I think I like that. And then we might just add some like gems or something to it. So let me grab my little scissors. Always like to trim off these little notches just to keep it looking beautiful. Try and keep this video a bit shorter than last week's. Was a really long video. If you've missed last week's, definitely go check it out. We made, I think it was 11 cards out the kit that we used, which was brilliant. Right, so that is those all trimmed down a little bit. I'm going to grab, get my wet glue out, so I may need that one. And then I'll get my ATG out ready because I might use that. I do like that. And this is some foam tape that I picked up from Hunky Dory. There we go. Not used this one before. Seems pretty sticky, which is always a good start. I have been asked in the past, how do I keep my scissors clean from like the sticky residue from things like the tapes and the foam tapes and things that we tend to cut up. So the best thing that I found is just some nail polish remover, if I'm honest. I don't use anything fancy, and it's actually the one that I use to take nail polish off, which I really need to do. This one has cracked and chipped, but it's just this one here, so it's really nothing special, but any will do. This is the Q-Tex Care. I bought it from Amazon, and it doesn't have too strong of a smell. There is a smell there, but it does also have like a bit of a, I don't know, like a fruity smell maybe, but just something like that on like a cotton bud or something, on a cotton ball. And it just dissolves the adhesive, and it's the best thing that I've found. Right, let's line this up. Like so. Very pretty toppers, these. I'm looking at this, and I think maybe some rainbow mirror would go quite nice on this actually. Oh no, I've already taken that one off. just underneath that. Let's see what we've got. Line this one up. There we go. How pretty is that? That's so nice. Love that. So we've got a topper. We've got our sentiment there as well. Let's have a look. Which one is it? I think it's this one. Might be a bit small actually, and that's a shame. Just feel like that's going to give too big of a border, the white border. Let's see actually, would this fit on a 5x5? Just before I commit to that 6x6. Would actually, wouldn't it? Let's go for 5x5 for it then. Let's change our mind. I'll keep that 6x6 out because I may use that for one of my others, but I think I'm going to change my mind and go for a 5x5 actually. So I'm going to bring in my cutter. This is just a Crafter's Companion guillotine cutter. Use whatever cutter you find is the best for you. I just prefer this one. This is just under 5 by just under 5. So we'll put just a very small white border on, to be fair. We'll come in that one, that one. That will then put a really skinny white border on, which is nice. I like that look. Just a very skinny one. And if we take this cardstock, and that will sit on top of there and give us a gorgeous rainbow mirror that I think lends itself really nicely to the like holographic one around the edge. And then I might slip that in at the top there actually. Birthday wishes. Because we've got actually some of that overhanging on the bottom, which I really like to keep. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Move this out of the way. We'll need that again in a bit, I'm sure. I'll bring in my ATG. Now, I like to just stand my card up like that to line it up. I find it a bit easier. That's the mirror. Make sure this is the right way. Now, because this has got quite a bit of depth anyway, with us using the I think they're called pyramid decoupage, might be wrong. I might chuck that in the top corner there like that. Look. Bit of wet glue. Allows me time to move it around if need be. So I want that kind of in this bottom corner. Go like so. Make sure that's stuck down. And then I'm going to sit this one in between there, I think. Or do I want it under there? No, I'm going to go for it there. So I need a little bit of my 3D tape across the top. Cut this in half. Make sure I'm working in the right bit. So I want this bit here with some of the 3D tape. And then a little bit along this bottom bit here. To sit on there. And next I'll use that. Take these off. Put a little bit of wet glue just on there. That's going to help it to attach to that. Tuck it in there a little bit. Stick that down just like so. Really like that. And then pop a couple of these little ones on, I think. Or do I go for a couple of these actually? I'm just looking. Might go for a couple of the lilac ones, you know. Just to bring out the colour of that purple present. Just in the top corners. So let me grab my tweezers. That one. I think these might be a bit too small for those. Grab my normal tweezers. That is one of these here. Look. I can't seem to get on with those tweezers, those new ones. Maybe I just need a bit of practice. That's one. That's two. Just to play in with those purple colours. So that is our first card for Chris's Craft Challenge this week. So I'm going to pop this to one side, let that dry a little bit. And then I'm going to move these pieces over just so I can keep a track of what I'm working on. And there's still enough there, look, to make another card out of those two with your sentiments and stuff. So there's still plenty left in that. Move those bits over there. So then let's grab this sheet here. So this is very much a spring inspired sheet. Quite like the envelope, which would actually match really nicely with those papers. If I backed that onto something a little bit shiny. Yeah, I think that would work actually really, really nicely. This is where I don't have any sentiments. That's going to be my biggest thing, but we'll find something that works, I'm sure. So let's get this cut out. that's 2 of those toppers actually cut out. Let's just try and see what we can do with these ones. So this one at the top's fine. That's got a little border on it. Let's chop that off. It's really little trim. It's such a small little border. I don't like it. Still haven't got enough our floor. There we go. It's just neatened it up a little bit. This top one I can save. Oh, that's the top one saved, look. And then, I mean, I'll be able to save that middle element there. I'll fussy cut round it somehow. It'll be fine. It will be fine. I think I'm going to go for the envelope, if I'm honest. I do really like that envelope's picture. And then I am going to do this on the 6x6, to be fair. So what size is my 6x6 card blank? Less than 6 by less than 6, they always are. So just looking at the cards that I've got, that's probably too samey. Maybe pale pink would look nice with it, actually. The question is, have I got one pale enough for it to work? I'm not sure. I've got this one. That'll probably work, actually. That plays really nicely with the boots. One back. I think I'm going to go for this really nice pink. It's a textured one that I got from Craftalia, and I think that underneath with that on top, and then I think probably just small amount of that with that, just very lightly up to the top there like that. I think that's a really pretty card with a few little gems and things, maybe. Let's go for it. So we're roughly there with the card blank, so let's come in at roughly 5.5. So that's going to be our first layer, and I like that this has got a bit of texture to it as well. And then that one is going to sit on top of it, just like that, with a nice little border around it. Nothing too big, because we still want there to be some of that image on there. And then I might come in. How big's this one? So I came in at 5.5, 5.25. This one was how big? Can't keep track. Just shy of 4. So if I come in at 4.25 roughly. It's got a nicer edge. 1 1/4. Over there. None of my scraps go to waste either. Might keep that pink out actually because I might be able to use that on my next one. So that's going to be able to go on there like so. Use a bit of wet glue on this just to make sure that I've got enough time to move it if I need to. Go look. That's that gorgeous topper. How pretty is that? I'm going to do the same with this one. I do still use and really like my ATG, but some days I feel really confident and then other days I just don't feel like I can stick it on straight. I didn't do too bad with that last card, but still. This one on here like so. There we go. Love that pink. So glad I used that pink. So that is then going to sit on there. I do really want a topper. Really want a sentiment on it. I also feel like I want some washi tape, but is that me adding too many different things in? Or some ribbon. Just not sure if that is me just adding, even if it was just like this rick rack ribbon. Is that me adding too many elements, do you think? Do you know what? I'm going to go for it. I think my biggest problem with the Chris's Craft Challenge is it almost inspires me too much. And sometimes I look at things and I just really want to add more elements in. I think just that little bit of ribbon in the background. Because I'm going to sit this up anyway, so it won't be affected by that ribbon there. And then I still need a sentiment, but I'm trying to think of what sentiments I've got. And I don't know if I've got anything Eastery. The only thing I could think is use something like this just for you or something. That's not really anything, is it? Yeah, happy birthday. Which I guess would work, to be fair, because this one is an Easter bunny. I don't know why these are in here. Yeah, happy birthday, dear, happy birthday. These ones are actually some that I got from, could I work with some of these maybe? These are some spare ones from a Paper Boutique kit that I had. They're matching pink, so they could possibly work, couldn't they? I've probably got all of those, but put those out as well. Might see about them. Sorry, I'm just having a look to see some. I didn't buy all of these. They're nice, but I don't think they'd work. Put those in there. I think a lot of these in the bottom are actually more Christmas. Christmas, just for you, Christmas. Okay, so we have these ones that I could possibly work. Don't know why they're in there, I'm not happy. Must have been on one of Chris's craft days. No, he doesn't craft. Chris's craft challenge, sometimes I find things not in the right place. Let's see if I can make some of these work. I do have this as well. But again, I don't think there's anything Easter related. Oh no, I do. I do have that little one that I could probably use on that one that's definitely Easter related. With Love on Mother's Day, I guess that's sort of spring. That could probably work, couldn't it? Do we think? What other colours have I got that specific one in? No, that wouldn't work. That's a darker pink, which would be nice, but it's got the gold and I kind of want to stick with the silver. That's gold, that's gold, that's gold. Oh, apologies. That one's purple, which wouldn't really match. We don't have any purples in this card. No, I don't think I like that as much as this pale pink. Dark blue is too dark. No, that wouldn't work either. And then we're back around to another new one. So we'll stick with that one. I've got that pack actually. Let's move those ones over there. And let's put this finishing touches to this card. So I'm definitely going for that. If I get in trouble, I get in trouble. It won't be the first time. Quite a bit of this on. Keep that stuck down there like so. And then just make sure that that's as level as it's going to be with me. Go. And it's going to be kept stuck down once it goes onto my card blank anyway. So then let's go around. And then I can always dab just to be extra sure. Plenty of wet glue underneath there as well though. Card blank, and I'm going to line this up. Onto there. Like so. this, and I'm going to snip this and use that on there. 1 and 2. Three, 4. Tell you what, these rolls never last long enough. I've been considering getting those really big rolls of foam tape, but they're quite expensive. If anybody has those giant rolls where there's like meters upon meters, let me know where you got it from. Because when I've tried looking, they're really expensive. With how much I use, I'm like genuinely really considering buying some. So on here, like so. There we go. And then we have our gorgeous With Love on Mother's Day little sentiment. I'm actually going to put in that corner. With Love on Mother's Day. So we've got that gorgeous sentiment in that corner. And then let's have a look. Really wish these were slightly paler. So I might go for a white one. These are the gold leaf ones. They're quite expensive. They're very pretty though. I don't regret buying it. I just, yeah. I wasn't really watching when I picked those up. One. And 2. So that is our like spring card, I guess. Gorgeous little Mother's Day card. So we'll pop that to one side and let that dry. And now we're down to the Easter card. So let's move these bits over here. Well, we've now found an Easter sentiment, which is nice. Pop that there. So we've got this gorgeous bunny paper. We've got the egg paper as well. So you could definitely layer those on like that maybe. That bunny's so cute. I think I'm going to have to go for the bunny. I think that there is absolutely stunning. Yeah. Right, let's cut this bunny out. Let's cut this bunny out. Or do we do a small card actually? Might do a really small 4x4. Because I know when I showed this, I did have some questions on how I would use these teeny tiny little toppers. So I might actually use that and make a really small 4x4 card. Let's do that. Because they are really small little toppers in my eyes. So let's chop this up. I don't want that one. I want this nice little bunny with the cream background. Yeah, so we've got this gorgeous little bunny. And then I think I want to bring maybe a little bit of warmth to this. So I'm going to be really naughty and I think I'm going to add some gold mirri to this one. I'm going to add that one onto the gold mirri. Like that. And then I'm going to cut this out. There's that gorgeous little topper look. And then let me grab a 4x4 card blank. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. We can hide that. So it's got a bit of damage on it, so I'm just going to completely cover this card with this paper, I think. And then that one can sit on top like so. It's only a very small card, isn't it? So let's take our card blank. Line it with our ATG, and then I think I'm just going to go for a traditional fold card this time. So I'm just going to line my card blank up, press that down, and then trim around it. There we go. We're going to have that gorgeous little rabbit on there. It's better. Gorgeous little cute rabbit there. I'm going to lift that up. Straight through the middle, like so. one on there like that. How cute is that little bunny? Love that little bunny. I'm definitely going to go for like that one. Just don't know what colour to go for. So I don't think there's any of this. It's christening, new home. Yeah. Just looking at what colour to go for. I guess that green would kind of work maybe. We have the green in the leaves, don't we? We have that darker pink. Wish I'd got something in like a really pale cream colour. I don't like the brown. I think that's too dark. That's definitely too dark. I have it in that colour. That could be. That'll work. That'll work. Sending Easter blessings, which I'm going to sit right at the bottom there, and I think I'm actually just going to wet glue that down. Can't pick it up now. Here we go. Sending blessings at Easter time. There we go. Make sure that's pressed down. What colours have we got? I do have some little yellow ones in this actually, so just making sure I'm only picking the yellow ones up because there is a green one that's very similar. So it does have a greenish colour, but it'll be fine. There, that's another one of those ones. There we go, just like that. Then I don't think I want any of these on, though they are very pretty. See, I've also got like these. I think these are too big though, aren't they? Yeah. Those are too big. I don't want those ones. I think I might leave it as it is, you know. I think I've put on pretty much all the elements he's given me anyway. It is just those little sequiny pieces. And I just don't want to take up too much time today. I say as I've probably got a really long video, but I really like that. So we've managed to make 3 gorgeous cards on today's video. So we have the Easter card that we've got. We have the Spring Mother's Day card that we've made. And then we have the gorgeous pyramid decoupage birthday card that we've made with that beautiful lion set. I think that's a really good collection. I think yet again he's done me a really good challenge. I love to be challenged, and it really does get me inspired. If you want to join in and you haven't already, please feel free to do so. It's super easy. All you need is to find somebody who can go into your craft room. It has to be somebody that you trust, who can go into your craft room and just pick you anything at all. That is my rule to Chris. He can pick as little or as much as he wants. He can do everything from picking me the papers, the embellishments, to even telling me what size card he wants me to make. He can do whatever he likes. He puts it in the box. The only rules I get is that I can add a small amount of things, so things like maybe a bit of extra cardstock if I need to, maybe a couple of embellishmenty pieces if I need to. So like today, I've added in the mirror board, the plain cardstock, and the sentiments. Oh, and the ribbon. I did add that ribbon. Shh, don't tell him. But the idea is that I use most of the elements that he's given me, which I have. And if he wants a specific type of card, like he did today. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you are still enjoying this Chris's Craft Challenge. I'm absolutely loving it. I love seeing what he puts in my box each week. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful rest of your week. Bye for now.